Day 8, road to 1500, play 10 plus 0, and we're just going to use principles to make the best decisions. Let's go d4 instead of e4. Try to get like a Catalan type thing, maybe. Develop the knight to defend this pawn. I'm going to develop this one. Castle. So it's going to be symmetric if we both castle kingside. I could just delay castling, just castle long, but my pawn structure is going to be very weird. It's different than my typical style, but we can just try it. So usually I would just push, try to close up the center, especially because now I can go move my knight here. It's kind of nice square, theoretically. Take. Yeah, I don't want them to be able. If they were to take or something, then their queen would be able to take. Would be able to eye this pawn. So still playing to my style of closing down the position. It's probably not the best. So now I kind of open up this file, so I could claim it first if I wanted to. That's not doing much. Can't really attack the bishop though, it's defended by the knight. If I go here, it's not really doing much either. Right now, even though it's kind of a nice square, because it can't really be attacked. Well, and I would be attacking that, but then there's that. So maybe I just go here. Then I might be threatening to take that pawn. But then I let them develop their rook. So I'll go here before I take the knight, if that happens. Okay, nice. I'm not gonna let them take. Well, now their rook knight is on the rim for no reason. Knights on the rim are dim. They don't see as many squares now, right? In the center they see 8, but now in the rim they only see 4. And kind of the central rim. If they were in the corner, they only see 2. So yeah, I think we take this. Even though rook can take, my rook can go here, defended by the queen. Now I can't really go here. Now I kind of opened up their bishop. Don't like that. Fight. So right now, I'm fighting for control of this file. Right, so now my bishop has an outpost, because it's defended by this pawn. And now I can't really take the rook, because then they'll take, and so now that's just... I guess I can go here and threaten to fork the king and the rook, and then force the bishop to take. Also attack this bishop, but I want to eliminate their bishop, even though it was kind of already bad because I kind of closed it down the center. But in theory, the bishop would be good, and it's good for us to trade it off. Maybe not, because it would have been better if they wouldn't have taken. But now we also have to consider what happens if they take. Now they can push their pawn forward, so that's no bueno. I just wanted to go here. What? Okay, I guess he'll take this pawn, but no, I can't do that yet. It's knight defends. I can't move this pawn because the rook would be under sight of the bishop. Maybe I go here and I'm double attacking these 2 pawns. I want to push the pawn forward to attack the knights, but then I will be able to go to this square though, because right now this pawn's defending that square. Still hanging 2. Okay, now that pawn is defended by the bishop. I can't take this because I can just go here. Well, actually, shoot. But if the missed bishop goes there, then my queen might actually be in some trouble. Now they just gave up this. Wait, what? I guess I forgot my knight can take the bishop. Looks like they blundered maybe. Okay. They're trying to trap my queen somehow. Knight here, queen takes. But, because I would want to go here, defended by the knight. See, I just developed my rook. I can't really attack my queen with their rook. I'll just go here and defend by my pawn. Just go back and forth. It's an odd position now. Now actually my rook is just pinned to the knight. That was bad. Maybe. I want to trade queens because of this pin. And it's getting close to my half the board. Well, now I can go here, still defended by the pawn. So now they're forced to retreat their queen or trade. So I go here, should be very weird. Then attack with the rook. Push this pawn forward. Actually, I can't do that because I take this knight. This is under attack. Could I just develop my bishop to defend it? Push it forward. I guess we have to respond to the threat. Just go here. So I'm gonna have to move my knight before I move my rook if I want to attack the. But then actually it won't be there. I go here. We can try to trade again. So I go here, but defend this knight. Or I could just go here, then take this pawn. See, they're just giving up a pawn now. But the rook takes, attacks. No, but nothing defends the rook. Not rook takes, rook check. Now I can move my knight. Because the rook defends the knight, queen defends the rook. I really don't know what they're trying to do. I could go here, block this diagonal, escape. So now queen defends that square. It's kind of dangerous maybe. But it would threaten to do this. Right now it's defended by the queen. They gotta move their queen before it gets trapped. Yeah, I think the queen's trapped now. No, they can go here. How lucky. But then I just go here again. Maybe I just let them chill there. So now I could just take control of this file. I want to push this pawn forward, so. But now there's another problem. Actually, my knight is now pinned to the queen. So let's attack the queen again and see if they go back there. And I might go here. Now I can really push the queen back because covered by bishop, covered by pawn. Yep. Now they're forced to retreat this way. I got 2 legal squares to go to. Oh, did I just blunder that pawn? Because pawn can't take? That's so freaking annoying. Whatever. This is still defended by that pawn. I should need to stop being so aggressive and recognize the pattern. Like, this is a frequent tactic where they take this pawn because this is pinned. Do I just push the pawn, but the queen defends? Oh, maybe I attack the rook, queen again. Maybe I move my king over, then move my rook. I could go here and then just go here to defend it. Oh, look at this move. Now I'm just gonna shut out the queen from that entire diagonal. I don't know if now's the right time to do that. Maybe I go here and then move my queen here. Then rook takes, pawn takes, promotes. Maybe now's a good time for this. Now they're gonna be forced to go back. Because this is covered by rook, covered by knights, covered by pawn, covered by rook. Interesting. Well, I have this move. I was already planning on doing to defend this, but also now it attacks the queen. Love to see that. But now they can go there. How annoying. Now I just pinned my knight to my queen again. I could go here. Let's just, I could try it. I really need to try to get my queen here. Because then, like I said, just rook takes, pawn takes, promotes. So I'm giving up a queen, but I'm gaining a rook and a queen. So really I'm just gaining a rook for a pawn. Only got 2 minutes, 22 seconds. That's also going to be a factor. This is probably the best because it will defend this pawn. I still have ideas to go there. Cause now 2 pieces defend this. Now I'm free to move my queen. There's only one's going to defend if they move the queen. The most they could do is 2. 2 and 2 is perfect. 2 attackers, 2 defenders means nothing's going to happen. You have to have 1 net attacker to gain the material. What's my immediate next move? Probably here. Maybe here. Either way, trying to get here. This is decent because it's defended by the knight. And if I move the pawn, I'll be able to take the queen. That's another option instead of just trying to promote. The rook takes, queen takes. Right? Yeah. Here, here. Just something random. Promote to a queen. Either we lose a queen, we gain a queen, or we lose a queen and we have a queen. And then we gain the pawn with check. But we're actually not losing a queen. This is defended by the knight. So we have to recapture first. I don't know what's taking them so long. I'm trying to find some magical tactic. Trying to attack me somehow. The queen can't invade my position, fortunately. Knight covers this. Pawn covers that. Queen covers these. I guess I could actually just immediately push the pawn, right? Because then rook takes, and now my rook takes. So no need to complicate the position. I'll just gain a rook. I'll be happy with that. It might be better to actually try to do something better and gain a queen. I think this should be fine. We're just gaining a rook for a pawn. And we also get a check. And actually, we're going to be able to pin the queen to the king. Because once we put the king in check on this back rank, the king is forced to go to this 7th rank. Interesting. Now we can just save our queen. We could just take the rook. But the queen can't do anything. It's probably better to just go here instead. Oh, are they trying to play on the fact that I only have a minute 39? Because it's somewhat weird they haven't resigned. But some people play on. Like, I sometimes try to play on. His opponent can always make a mistake. But I'm up a queen and a knight. Great, now they got these escape squares. So I'll go here, and then I'm threatening a mate on either of these squares. Nice tactic there you have to see. Otherwise, they might actually be able to like harass me. But yeah, I've got this idea here. So I'll go here, and I might just trade it off with a rook now. If queen takes, then rook here. Yeah. They got pawns, so I don't have to worry about any kind of like stalemate. Right now I'm just immediately threatening mate in 1. King can't go there because the knight covers. So they're forced to go right to prevent mate. Here, can go there, so I'll take a pawn forward. Shoot. This is covered by the pawns. I should be able to go here with mate. Unless they go, yeah, because they can't go closer to me because my queen prevents that. This should be mate. No, they still got this. Come on, man. 53 seconds, I don't need to worry. This is covered by the knight. Okay, there we go. Check, and this is all covered by the queen. Let's check with the knight. So let's do quick analysis, see what our rating was. Did I use my game review? Oh well. So I have 1 point of material in this position with best play. I missed queen a4. Attack this bishop. Interesting idea. It allowed them to go to the outpost and then went down to 0.21 advantage. This is not the right move, so I figured. There's no real point of putting a knight on the outpost there, because it's not a real outpost, because the bishop can take. I should have known that. But fortunately, this pawn right here on c5 was what won me the game, on top of actually just them blundering this bishop captures pawn. They forgot the knight defense. That's really why I won, I guess. Here you have 5 points material. I missed faster mate maybe, but I found one eventually because the queen and knight work together well. There we go. We got a win. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Make this a consistent habit of watching my rapid game play and learning the principles and watching my Puzzle Rush explanation. So thanks for watching.